there's an asteroid coming. We've mentioned this over the last week or so. I don't know what it says about me that, I mean, we live in exciting times, right? These are amazing times. I mean, hell, we had an agent of the Department of Government Efficiency on stage last night with a big ass chainsaw. Did y'all see that?
Loved it.
I loved it too. Did you? I mean, it looked like a specially made chainsaw because it was all silver.
Oh, yeah, and, chrome spikes on it.
Oh yeah, it was so good. It was so good. And at first I'm like, well, he doesn't have a chain on that. Yeah, he did. He had a chain on it too. Because, a lot of times when you get those prop chainsaws, they don't really have chains on them.
Yeah.
He had a chain on this one, boy. So we live in exciting and amazing times. And one of the things that's going on kind of behind the scenes is this story about this asteroid. Like, we've made movies about this. What would happen if an asteroid came to Earth and actually hit Earth? Well, NASA has been reporting that there is an asteroid out there. It's called like Y647b-14A or something. There is a risk that this asteroid is going to hit Earth. Now, it is small enough that they believe it's only going to be about 500 times the size of the Hiroshima explosion. Only 500 times. And they just want everybody to know that this isn't a life-ending or Earth-ending asteroid. So that's nice to know.
Unless you're underneath.
Well, yeah, unless you're where it hits, because they did say that if it hit in a particular location, that it would destroy whatever it hits. Obviously, like it is a city killer. Is what it's not an Earth killer, it's not a man killer, but it is a city killer. Mm. And they've identified that it would only hit the lower hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, which is odd. Mm. That they can't tell us if it's going to hit us or not, but they can tell us that it will only hit the southern hemisphere. So it's only going to affect, if it were to hit land, Australia, obviously Antarctica, which is unpopulated. Outside of those, like 14 scientists and that thing underneath, Kurt Russell was down there in Antarctica with the thing and
the penguins.
Yeah, and the penguins. Yeah, sure. Morgan Freeman's down there doing the narration.
Little fellas.
Oh, poor little guys. The man, them and the seals. The seals in that one, the seals are the jerks.
Yeah, they eat penguins.
They're the ones that eat the penguins,
that's right.
Which made me feel better about when the seals get eaten by the sharks. Circle of life. There you go, seal. Take that, seal. Eating the penguin meat. Anyway, so South America or Africa or Australia is basically what we're talking about. But if it hit a city, it would obviously take the city out. I mean, it would be pretty bad. So what does it say that I'm not making this up, and I hesitate to admit it. I like to say that I'm a chaos man. I don't want anybody to be hurt. I don't want anybody to be impacted by this asteroid. I really don't. But the percentage of possibility that it's going to hit the Earth went down considerably in their last update, and it disappointed me.
You were like, oh.
That's exactly what I did, Chris. And I don't know why. I'm just admitting it to you. It went from like 3.5% to like 0.3%.
Oh.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Rats.
Rat farts, I said to myself. Like, that's no good. I need to find the exact percentages. By the way, have y'all seen this? I posted this up on the X Machine at Matt Murphy Show while I'm looking for the percentages from NASA. Have y'all seen this proto-clone, the world's first bipedal musculoskeletal android?
That sounds creepy.
Go look at the video. You talk about creepy. I posted it up. I was like, I said, now they're just trying to make 2025 like a damn horror movie because they have it hanging on wires.
Oh yeah.
And then it starts moving.
Yeah.
And it is designed to replicate the human body.
Yeah.
And so it's like a white skinned human being with no face.
It's coming, man. I'm
starting
telling
to move
you.
around and.
I'm telling you.
Oh, these things, these proto-clones, they're already on pre-order.
Yes.
And what would we be doing with said clones?
They said that it will map your home, it will clean your home, it will do your dishes, it will do, I guess, whatever you program it to do.
They're just going to do friendly things.
Mm-hmm.
First time I turn the corner in the middle of the night and that thing's standing there, it's either him or me, man. Him or me.
Yeah, so NASA said that the percentages went down from 3.1% to 0.28%.
Wow.
And I got to admit, I was a little bit disappointed by it all.
Well, it would be fascinating to see what the impact the impact would have on the planet. If it, hit Antarctica or some unpopulated, or the middle of the ocean for that matter, just to see what it would do.
Yes.
What would happen.
Yes. And there's the ultimate in chaos.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to die. Mm-hmm. I don't want anything to get destroyed. I don't want anybody's life to be permanently altered or ended. But, I just want to see what's going on. New observations, according to NASA. And now there are already conspiracy theories going on about this latest development. Because they went from like 1.8% to 3.5%. And then they've gone, oh no, it's gone back up. Hold on a second.
Yay!
It's gone back up to 1.5%, I think.
Yay!
Unless I'm misreading this. Boo. Our understanding of the asteroid's path. This is February the 19th. Okay, so this is new. This is relatively new.
That was 2 days ago.
2 days ago. New observations of asteroid 2024 YR4 helped us update its chance of impact in 2023. The current probability is 1.5%. Our understanding of the asteroid's path improves with every observation. We'll keep you posted.
I think they're just throwing numbers out at this point.
Well, see, but now, here, okay.
Like, how does it change that many times within a week span?
All right, so it had gone up to it was at 1.5%. Let me get this right. I've mangled this. I wish I could start the show over again. But I finally got to the NASA website, so I apologize. I've completely mangled it.
Just killing time.
I'm just killing time until I got to the NASA website. Here's the reality. The probability of striking the Earth is 98%.
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, my.
I was going to say, yay!
Okay, so I'm working backwards here. Observations made overnight on February 19th and 20th of asteroid 2024 YR4 have further decreased the chance of Earth impact December 22nd, 2023. Originally, the impact probability was 1.5%. However, the day after that observation was made, there was a higher probability impact recorded, the highest probability impact ever recorded at NASA for an object of this size, 3.1%. That came from the Minor Planet Center, which happened in the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California, NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Study. Sadly, or happily, depending on your point of view, as of today, the probability has decreased to 0.28%. It has gone down. NASA's planetary defense teams will continue to monitor the asteroid to improve our predictions of the trajectory with the new data. The chance of an impact with the moon increased slightly to 1%. With the moon?
That'd be something.
I mean, what happens to the tides?
I think that'd be bad.
I mean, what would happen? Is someone smart enough in this listening audience to call me and tell me what would happen if we lost the moon? If the moon just...
We'd probably just shoot off into another galaxy.
I mean, I don't know.
It'd get real cold or hot.
I'd almost think that we would be better off as Earthlings if it were to hit Earth than if it were to hit the moon.
I mean, is this just wild, rampant speculation by Weaver and Weber here? Or
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Very good.
I got no credentials. None at all. I shouldn't even be in this room. What does this button do?
That makes two of us. This room, that room, certainly not the newsroom. Don't trust me with the news. I don't tell you that. I need to do a little research, a little quick research during the break here. For some reason you say that, and I say that you're right.
Well, the moon is much smaller, so it would have a greater impact on a smaller, surface, I would think.
I would feel like if it hit the moon, it would just destroy the moon.
Or just mess the orbit of the moon up, which would then impact, like you were talking about, the tides and all that sort of thing.
It mess us up.
But what would happen if the tides got impacted, though? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, good
question.
I feel like that would mess up the biorhythms of the Earth to the point that, they say the poles are flipping. That's what they say. That's what they tell me. All the time I hear it.
Can't do that on a flat surface.
There's always one, everybody. There's always one in the crowd, one of those dadgum flat earthers.